So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. As you can see, we've already started here. So who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
Well, I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Now it's Thuram. Nicely weighted ball. There's a searching pass. And he's onside. Now it's Thuram. And here's the chance to counter. It's a shade optimistic. Zielinski, spread out to the left. Martinez. Oh, what a ball! Can he get on the end of this? Zanetti does well to get it back. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Out to the right. It's a promising position. Martinez. He's picked his way through. He's cut it out.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Martinez. Salvadori. Bastoni. And it's Stefan the Fly. Zielinski. Barella into the land, looking to pass their way through. Now Dumfries. And it's Barella. Dumfries providing an outlet on that flank. Chance for a shot! Split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
DiMarco plays it short. Into Milan, have the chance to go the other way. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's a searching pass. Kamate. Chalhanoglu. Akanji. Kamate. Now, can they get him away? He's got away. The most accurate pass. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Fratesi. Thuram, looking for options for movement. It's a great ball here. That pass isn't the best. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Inter Milan finding their passes. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Zanetti did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Martinez. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Thuram. He's shifting through the gears here. Barella. And it's Chalhanoglu. Inter are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that was vital. Barella. Zielinski. Barella. Dumfries. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Martinez. Dumfries. He is just caressing the ball. He's got full. Chalhanoglu deftly out wide. And it's Zielinski. DiMarco. Real chance! Oh, he's been caught napping. And the first half is done.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che sul maxi schermo è possibile vedere la piantina dello stadio.
And we're off again.
Inter have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
It's Martinez. And he's in on goal. Set goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Thuram. Barella. Bastoni. Zielinski. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Stood up well to him there. And Martinez! Zielinski. Barella. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Martinez. And he's managed to get free. Oh, well played, well played. Barella. Fratesi. Nicely spread. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Zielinski. Wants a look and plays it forward. Could move up a gear here. Thuram. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Dumfries. That's tidy. Chalhanoglu. Oh, super ball! Now it's Martinez.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.953 spettatori.
Takes a shot! Would you believe it? The goal to end it all! And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Get on the way here pretty promptly. Serbi gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
Well, Peter, pressing's all very well, as we know, but sometimes you need someone to get in there and win the ball for you. And that's what this guy excels at. He's been brought in for his tackling prowess and his defensive nous in general, and I would think he'll be making life pretty hard for opposition strikers.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And it's Zielinski. Cross flung in towards the middle. Firmly met. Takes back here, probably the best option. DiMarco. There's a sharp little ball here. Here comes the cross. That was very necessary. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Arnautovic. Barella. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's running through. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off. It wasn't the best decision.
Dumfries unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Into the line, have got it back, and they'll have another go. Marco. Zielinski. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Dumfries. Nice. Ended up in no man's land. Now it's Thuram. Thuram going full steam ahead down the left flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That tackle was certainly sturdy. Pretty clear, it is a foul. Gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it.
Climbs up big! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Barella. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Great vision. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And it's been played through. Barella. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Çalhanoğlu. Mkhitaryan. And that interception was most necessary. And he's going to be pulled back for that one. Zielinski. Dumfries. Into the land, have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Cleared without hesitation. A sudden chance to counter. Dumfries. Over to the left. Çalhanoğlu engages and forces him off the ball. Looking for the run. And it's Dumfries. He's picked his way through. Çalhanoğlu. Passes the best. Thuram.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Zielinski. Now it's Thuram. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. It's a Serbi. Zielinski. That's a Serbi. Tries to play it through. Now it's Thuram. Into Milan. Looking to break at pace. He is through here.
Ci sarà un minuto di
There's no
recupero.
break lost in this time. Fry calmly anticipates. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
That's a decent ball.
Turan. Chalandolu. To Fry. And there's the shot! Well, that's caused a worry or two.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
They've played it short. Barella. And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper. He's just...
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. We have already started here. Played in deep. Dumfries making good progress on the right-hand side. Well played, well sorted out. Dumfries, he is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Luis Enrique, Di Marco. Inter Milan keep calm in the face of danger. And the shots! Lacking for neither time nor space, it would scarcely have been more straightforward. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Swings it across. The flag can get it clear.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to play it through. looks sharp. Martesi, played out wide. Delivers with wit.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Kamate. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Martesi promptly onto that, and that is that. Barella goes back to front. Mateus. Dumfries. Zanetti. Wriggles his way through. Frattesi. He's found a way through. There's the delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Wants to... He's having a go! Oh, that was no routine save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
It's their second corner of the game. Terrific header! That is on a reprieve for the time being. And it's Barella. Might be danger here. And he shoots! And that certainly packed the punch. Number 3 coming up. Oh, that's a fine interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's gone out for a throw-in. Mateus. He'd have done well to reach that. Oh, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Dumfries. There's a sharp little ball here. Mateus. This is coming off and kicks it. Oh, shooting chance! Stefan de Vrij to Barella. It's Denzel Dumfries. Stefan de Vrij. Calhanoglu. Bastoni. DiMarco. Spread neatly. Oh, that's neat. That is good strength. And it's Calhanoglu. Engages and forces him off the ball. DiMarco. And it's made its way to him. Cross to the back post. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Mateus. He's had it taken off him. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Luis Enrique. That's a acute ball. Good ball over the top. And it's over the line, and it is a corner. Corner number 2 then. Can he find the finish? Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Bastoni wins the duel this time. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Bullish header! Who will be livid with himself? It's Frattesi. Good ball, good take.
Il quarto numero indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Last ditch defending, but that'll do. Dumfries threads one in. That's a corner kick. And this could be the final action of the first half. Gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Vi ricordiamo, signore e signori, che è possibile acquistare i souvenir nelle apposite aree dello stadio. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Here we go again then. Ball's gone out of play. Bastoni. Can he get on the end of this?
Inter are turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Ball driven through. Big header! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They're up to 5 corners now. Dealt with nicely by the defence. He's tried one! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, that's nice. And it's Barella. Aimed beyond the defence. Barella showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
That's just downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the...
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this
Signore e
day one
signori,
clash.
benvenuti
And no day,
all'incontro
of
di
course,
oggi tra
engendered hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Luis Enrique looking to get on the end of this. Lukaku! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Lukaku deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Luis Enrique, and this is Ibrahimovic. Luis Enrique threads one in. Oh, that was vital. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, the supremely confident Hakan Çalhanoğlu, is always a good watch, Peter. He apparently considers himself the world's third best midfielder, but I'd leave that for the moment. He's a player that adds unpredictability to any team he plays in, and he's allowed to pull the strings from that central space he likes to inhabit.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Chiellini. Inter Milan, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Goes for a shot! Split-second reaction.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. Lukaku! Oh, he couldn't get hold of it.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Well time, excellent interception. Opts for safety. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Luis Enrique, he's got away. Enrique's cross. Gattuso tries to play. Oh, shooting chance! Luis Enrique, Di Marco, Chiellini, Çalhanoğlu. It's Denzel Dumfries. Now Di Marco, great vision. Luis Enrique. And it's Zielinski. And it's Barella. Dybala. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Roberto Carlos. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Short changes him with that pass. Throw in. Dumfries. And Donatoni. Barella. Chiellini. Up to the keeper it goes. Dumfries. Roberto Carlos was one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Lukaku, and he was alert to it. He's had a shot! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautiful.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Dumfries. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. DiMarco cuts out the pass. Now it's Enrique. And he's done very well to take that back. Luis Enrique. Some resolute defending there.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Can he get on the end of this? Scalvini. And it's Çalhanoğlu. No, that was never going to make it. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 20. Lascia il campo per il numero 3. Seedorf.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing a game, which they are.
Good chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, he hit that sweetly. Enrique, decent progress down the left. The message is clear, none shall pass. Barella, sent it crossfield. Donatoni, looking for the run. Now it's Zielinski. Now it's Donatoni. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Donatoni plays it short. Cross from Zielinski. Well, much defending, but that'll do. That's Enrique. Oh, that's a fine interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's picked out the run. Just the goalkeeper's a bit. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Here it is, crossed in.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Ball's gone astray. Chiellini. And it's Roberto Carlos.
Such good technique.
It's Roberto Carlos! Tremendous from Roberto Carlos! A finish right from the top draw. Two to the group, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Cambio di giocatori.
Inter Milan choosing to make the first change. So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And he's whipped it across. That has been knocked clear.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Shoots! Inzaghi has given away a free kick. Inter Milan still have the cards to affect this game. He's found a way through. And the finish! Luis Enrique, and he was quick to react. Kamate, looking for options for movement. He's just misjudged that one. And that's put paid to a promising move. And this is Dybala. Filippo Inzaghi being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop them in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Roberto Carlos is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Luis Enrique, Kamate. And it's Roberto Carlos. Calhanoglu. That's Enrique. Kamate ploughing through the middle. That's been drilled in. Costa Curta. Now Gattuso. McTominay can see things others simply cannot. Cannavaro. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Kamate. Kamate. This is promising. Driving on and making good progress.
Inter really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up. but it's not looking favourable.
Not the most convincing of passes. Chiellini is fouled. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Beyond the defence. Ibrahimovic has found the net here, of course. That's Enrique. And he skips past his man. Luis Enrique.